Top 5 car accessories, car gadgets you must have. The world of car accessories is vast and never-ending. There's truly no limit as to what kind of accessory you could ask for. It's almost as if you can imagine it, it probably exists. Some are certain car-specific, while some are universal and work with pretty much anything that runs on 4 wheels and has doors. However, if you're in the market for car accessories and don't really know what to get, don't fret, for we've put together a list of what we think are some super useful car accessories. Maybe you'll find some to be very common and nothing special. However, maybe you might also find something you never knew existed? Keep on watching to find out. Okay, so the first car accessory on our list is actually quite simple, but also a very useful tool. It's a phone mount. Now, at first, I know it probably doesn't sound like there's much to be excited about at all. If you have a phone with wireless charging, this will be super useful for you. And besides, I think we can all agree that even though we shouldn't use our phones while driving, and we kind of don't, our phones are still doing a lot of work when we're in the car. Navigation, music streaming, heck, a lot of modern day car stereos will use your phone's software as a completely separate operating system from the car. All of this is bound to drain your battery super fast, and you'll probably never even notice it since you're technically not using your phone, but at the same time you are. Considering all of this, the wireless charging part absolutely makes sense. If you're an iPhone user, every iPhone from the 8 onwards has wireless charging support. Most newer Samsungs do too. However, don't worry if you don't have wireless charging, it does come with a wired charger too. So you can still charge the old school way and it isn't all bad for you. The mount itself rotates 360 degrees, so regardless of which orientation you use your phone in, you're covered. It's very adjustable, so no worries about not being able to see your phone. Not bad for a price of $29.99. Pretty decent, I must say. The next gadget on our list is actually a very useful tool for those of you who are still rolling in your old school whips. It's the Lehan FM transmitter. So if you still have nothing but an FM radio in your car, great news! This will let you play music from your phone without changing your car stereo, which would normally, obviously, cost you quite a lot more than investing in a transmitter. How this works is that you connect your phone to the transmitter using Bluetooth, and the transmitter converts the Bluetooth audio signal to an FM radio signal, which your car radio then picks up. It's essentially like having your very own portable radio station, but of course, the signals aren't as strong as an actual radio station, so the signals won't go very far. Just enough for your radio to pick up and let you play music. That's not all. There's even 2 USB ports of the front of the transmitter, one that offers 2.4 amps, while the other offers 1 amp. What this means is that one port supports fast charging and is faster than the other, but you can still charge 2 phones if you really needed to. Guess what? It doesn't end there either. You can even plug in a USB flash drive into one of the ports to play music from that, or slot in a microSD card into the side of the transmitter where there is a microSD slot. There's pretty much no limit to what medium you can play music from. Pretty handy, great little device to have, especially at a pretty great price of just $16.99. This next gadget is pure decoration and will work with any car, so no worries there. Of course, I'm talking about RGB LED strips, that too, ones from Govee. They're split just the right length for you to attach them near the floor of the car. Now, the reason I stated that these are from Govee is because if you know Govee products, you know everything they make are essentially smart products. That means that not only are these LEDs controllable with the pre-attached remote control, but there's also a smartphone app which lets you set an uncountable number of combinations, all as you like. Colors, animations, different modes, so on and so forth. The barriers are basically non-existent. They're waterproof too, though I personally don't see how anyone would have water in their cars or somehow spill water that would go exactly in the spot where the LED strips will be. These take 12 volt DC power, and yes, if you want, you can power them via the 12 volt cigarette lighter socket. Also, if you have a hatchback, you could daisy chain multiple strips and have them everywhere. Not just near your feet, but behind the seats, in the rear trunk, and yeah, basically anywhere you wanted to put them. The reviews seem pretty great too, and I can see why. Besides, for $19.99, I really don't think you'll find better LED strips anywhere else. Definitely a top 5 contender. This next gadget is one I urge you all to buy, for I myself have sat in way too many cars and noticed dust. Quite a lot of dust, as a matter of fact. This is the CamFun Cordless Vacuum Cleaner, and it is absolutely a must-have if you notice your car getting dusty every now and then. I swear, you clean all the dust only to notice everything go back exactly to how it was one day ago. Dusty. That's where this vacuum cleaner comes in, and it's super handy since it's cordless and runs on a battery, so no worries of being tethered to a cable. It has 6 kilopascals of strong suction and even has quick charge, so if you ever do need a quick vacuum and notice it's out of charge, just give it a quick charge and it'll be all ready for work. It even comes bundled with 3 different nozzles to make sure that no matter what surface it is that you need to clean, this thing has you covered. CamFun says that this little bad boy is powerful enough to suck in not just dust, but even paper scraps, stones, and somehow even liquid? That is definitely impressive. It also has HEPA filters, as well as a translucent dust bucket, which is easy to clean, so that's definitely a big plus point. The filters are made of stainless steel and sponge, and are washable too, as long as you remember to air dry them before reusing. CamFun goes ahead and claims that while this is primarily for on-the-go vacuuming in cars and all, if you wanted to, you could apparently even go as far as to use this in your house and everywhere else to clean up small things and particles. While it definitely is a little on the pricier side at $31.95, but then again, hey, considering all the features, it is absolutely worth every penny. Who doesn't like clean cars? This last gadget is one you've probably seen on TV. It's the Dropstop, and it does exactly what the name says. Helps you prevent from dropping things into that narrow space right between the center console and the seats. I think we all know what I'm talking about. You can probably find memes all over the internet calling that the true Bermuda Triangle, considering how many things people lose in there all the time. It's a set of 2, so it'll cover both the front seats, so no more worries about dropping things into those godforsaken spaces ever again. This is honestly an absolute lifesaver if you have a car, so I mean, come on, it's definitely worth the price tag of $24.99. If you like this list and want more, be sure to check out our other videos just like this one. Be sure to subscribe to never miss out on future uploads.